done with.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition? Bone face. You don't.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself. You.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but.
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh, bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
Y'all, so this dude came in my DM yesterday. He was like, "You're pretty, I'm trying to get to know you." He literally sent me $1,000 just to get to know me. And y'all literally sit here and think I'm gonna get to know y'all for free when somebody just paid me $1K for him to get to know me? Be so for real.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
Would you feel comfortable if your father was watching your OnlyFans and subscribing to it?
Probably not, no.
You would not feel comfortable, and I'll tell you why. That's because in your heart of hearts, in your soul, if you still got one, you know it's wrong. That's your work. In my work, if my mother consumed my work, I'd be thankful and pleased that she took an interest in my work and supported my work. If she bought my products, I'd be thankful. If your mother or father bought your products, you'd be disgusted and ashamed because you know what you're doing is wrong and the product of what you're doing is bad.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I got a question for you. Do you have car insurance?
100%. No reason.
All right. Do you have homeowners insurance?
100%.
Do you have life insurance?
100%.
Do you have medical insurance?
100%.
Did you get tired of your insurance agent talking about the possibilities of you losing your life and being rewarded? Hold on for a second. I know, but don't be a butt person. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have insurances. Although it's a very uncomfortable situation, and life insurance people who sell it tend to be scumbags. They tend to be looked at as scumbags, like, I don't want to have this conversation about me dying, but you surely will die. So you better have the conversation. The reality is, yes, it's a very tough conversation. I have to spend a lot of time talking about it. It's very difficult. However, there needs to be some insurance, and there's no insurance, and so we must talk about it.
He ain't lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and rammed.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know.
What you just say?
I said, if that bitch don't let you record or y'all ain't never made a movie, then she don't trust you. And that ain't your bitch.
Now don't go nowhere, bitch.
One thing about all us niggas is we love a bitch that ain't got nothing, man. I'm talking about we can have a bitch at the crib that's making her own money, paying half of the bills, cooking, cleaning, doing all that. But we still attracted to the bitch that ain't got nothing. You know why? Cause that bitch gonna do everything we want her to do without giving us no lip back. You hear me? She gonna do everything. We go over there, she gonna suck our dick good. She gonna feed us catfish and spaghetti with the garlic bread on the side. Her kids cool, you can play with them and shit. Shit, you go home after working all day to a bitch that's doing half of everything, or feel like she's doing something. You gotta argue with a bitch. You gotta fight with a bitch. Bitch wanna ask you what you been doing all day. I was with the bitch earlier that ain't got nothing, man. I'm talking about you go over there, it just be heaven on earth, man. Imagine you going to a bitch house that's been in the house hungry with her kids all day because she ain't got nothing, and you coming in there with a box of Popeyes, goddammit. I'm talking about you like the king coming in that motherfucker. I'm talking about you might as well play some music, goddammit, when you come in that motherfucker. The kids jumping, we got Popeyes, we got Popeyes. She smiled and got a little booty shorts on she been wearing for 3 days. She ain't washed them because she ain't went to the laundry, man. I'm talking about that pussy some good.
My nigga.
Oh, okay, so I bought my man a car. He sold his 72 Chevelle, so he flew to Pittsburgh to do some negotiation for his 70. The seller wasn't budging on the price, so he flew back home feeling pretty defeated, but Big Mama stepped in. Once he told me he was unable to get the price down to where he wanted to, he's extremely disciplined in budgeting. He always sets a budget for the things that he wants, whether big or small. He would not go over it regardless of the price. He gives very much so discipline. But my man does his big one when it comes to me. He makes sure his household is straight, so I say what he wants, he shall have, because he deserves it. So I got in communication with his dad and sent him the rest of the money to close the deal. And just like that, we got the Chevelle. As you can see, he was super surprised. He was so happy, but anything to make this man smile. As hard as he works, I want to make sure he plays even harder. The Proverbs 31 woman in me wants to let me show him that I am his better half as well as his helpmate, so I step in wherever I need to. So to the man who is my best friend, the man that is my better half, the man that makes sure I live my best life, you are deserving. And as long as there's breath in my body, I'm going to fulfill every desire. Enjoy your new toy, Dada.
Enough of the foolishness here. What's up, y'all? It's Caddy West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Y'all still watching the game? Apparently so. But it's all good because, you know what I'm saying, we still got to get the show going. All right. Salute to the replay gang. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to need y'all to get these numbers up. You know, it's football season, so I understand how it be. Shit, don't be surprised. There'll be some days I'll be off. I'll be having some little weird off days. Shit, you know, now that football season is back in, you might see your boy Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I probably still definitely going to come on Sunday, but I might fuck around and switch it up. You dig? But anyway, a shout out to XL Pro for tuning in. Righteous Fury up. Yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah, so as you see from the topic on the top, it says Gen Z embraces monkey barring. We all know what monkey barring is. Monkey barring is a square way of saying monkey branching. We all know what monkey branching is in the red pill space, which is essentially when a woman, mainly, even though men could practice hypergamy as well, because in theory we can. The truth is, the main people who usually act on hypergamy is usually women. And that's something that is biological in the theory, because the woman gets the best mate that she can. That's the best the best mate she can, have the better genes, have more chance of survival and living comfortably. These are the things that women think of before they let you stick your dick in them. Now of course, we live in a society that was Christian based. It has went far away from Christianity, but there is still a shell of how people think things should go. And I'm not saying that I agree with monkey barring, because I do believe monkey barring or monkey branching, which is the real term, is really kind of fucked up, especially the fact that, a lot of times that woman monkey branch is usually successful. A lot of times with here's the thing. At one point in time, a woman necessarily didn't even have to monkey branch. And I'm gonna say this, and the women, y'all ladies are not gonna like it. I know y'all gonna come for me, ladies, but the reason why monkey barring was never really needed back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I'm talking about before they had running toilets and shit like that. No, I'll take that back. You didn't really need monkey barring back in the day, because at one point in time, a man had to ask, a father for a woman's hand in marriage. There are certain orders and certain traditions and orders of operation that people used to conduct themselves. Now it's a little bit different. Now, these women are essentially renegades. You don't necessarily have to be a prostitute to be a renegade. You could just be a female who, doesn't have no guidance from her father. You can still be a renegade as well, because you're still doing renegade-like things. Because, matter of fact, that's actually how a lot of women end up being prostitutes, is because they end up going under the tutelage or under the control over a man who's more than likely older than them, who's going to take advantage of her, at her own expense, of course. Now, so with that being said, monkey bearing, even though monkey branching, to get a better mate may seem like a good idea on paper, the wrong monkey branching could be detrimental to a woman. Like, for example, we're going to talk about it today. Now, matter of fact, People's Magazine, they had a couple articles about it. The main article I was looking for, I could not find it, but they talk about it in Psychology Today. And if I could bore y'all real quick, I'm going to run through this, then I'm going to get some ninja shit, because I know y'all want to talk about, I know y'all want to hear me talk shit about, talk shit about the little situation where, saying the young man took the damn broad from the other young man. But we're going to get to that, so slow down, y'all. Slow down. There's a little bit of a process. You feel me? Yeah. So let me share this screen. If I could get your attention for a brief moment on the screen here. Oh, not that screen, because we're still looking at that Chevelle. All right, all right. Goodbye, Chevelle. Okay. This is what I'm trying to show. Boom. The problems with monkey barring in dating. The monkey barring is commonly used as a tactic to avoid being single. Hey, yo, somebody need to send this article to Coach. I mean, Coach probably already seen this shit already, but I'm gonna send that shit to him anyway. Monkey barring is not a tactic to avoid being single. See? Look, yo, even a psychologist, this dude probably got a doctorate. Bruce Y. Lee, MD. Okay, he's a medical doctor. I mean, shit, he's a medical doctor. Okay, so he's a doctor. Or he's an MD, or whatever y'all want to go. I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I thought an MD was a master doctorate or something like that. But I could be wrong. Now, monkey, listen, so this is this. So it says from the article, key points: monkey barring or monkey branching. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. I don't know if he made monkey branching, but I ain't gonna lie, cap. The first time I heard about that shit was through him. Is holding onto a current partner while reaching out for new partners. Facts. You may monkey bar if you fear being single or aren't fully ready to let go of your current partner yet. Okay, scientists. Okay, Mr. Lee. You okay? All right, you didn't do your research. That doesn't make actually sense because that is technically true. I mean, you know, if a female feels like you are, it's true. You know, it's actually true. There's times where females will go and get a whole nother dude because she feels that you're drifting away. I can honestly admit that. I can honestly say that there's been a couple of times, more than a couple of times, where I fumbled, or I wouldn't really say fumble because I don't really consider. I believe everything happens for a reason. If a chick decided she ain't gonna fuck with you, then that tells you that she wasn't yours anyway to begin with, right? Figuratively speaking. So with that being said, I mean, it is true. If a female does feel that you're pulling back, or let's just say, you know, you're like me, or you're like Coach Greg Adams, or you're like anybody who got a rotation or got some hoes, you know, more than likely sometimes, you know, one chick who's going to get less time. Trust me. I don't really have that problem so much anymore. But I can honestly say when I had plenty of hoes, I can honestly say there was times that, like, I think my problem was I was so busy moving on to the next thing. I mean, there's a couple of girls I kind of sticked around with, unless it was like kind of, unless I thought that was like really, really hot, I probably didn't really stick around much. And, you know, and probably not even reasons about, it was probably not even all my fault either. You know, since some of the hoes wasn't really all that either. But with that being said, you know, females kind of know when it is when you know, just like a man knows when a female really likes him, a female knows when a man likes him. So, you know, they will go and monkey branch to another dude. They do tend to do that. Main way to tell is that you get in communication back with a chick, right? And you start showing more interest again, and then she starts kind of want to fuck with you again. That basically tells you that, in quote unquote, she monkey branched to another dude because essentially you wasn't fucking with her. But here's the thing. I didn't even consider that a monkey branch, really. But I guess it could be a monkey branch, but not really. I kind of feel like a monkey branch is you're serious with your girl, you're serious with your wife, you know what I'm saying? You were doing everything you were supposed to do. You were doing right, or quote unquote everything right. And everything was good with you and your girl. But guess what? Your girl just seemed better. And guess what? Even though she might love you and care about you, whatever shiny thing that was in front of her was worth the while. Now, third point they say is monkey barring can change the dynamics of your current relationship and who is willing to date you. Yeah, that is true. Hey, y'all want to see the picture that it used for reference? Look at this shit. Yo. Hell nah.
One time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny. I'm mad that they actually made a visual of that. Well, they probably didn't make a visual. They probably already had one, so they just, you know, lift up a chick with a, you know, grappling. That's funny. So it says, here's a tactic that could throw a monkey wrench into your relationship. A monkey wrench into your relationship and dating situation. If you are currently onto your current partner while at the same time searching for and reaching out for possible new partners, you may be doing what's dubbed as monkey barring or monkey branching in the dating world. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams. It's earned the monkey barring moniker because that's the kind of what you're doing when traversing a set of monkey bars. You keep holding on one bar until you have securely grabbed and swung over to another. It's been called monkey branching because monkeys do the same thing when they're swinging from one tree to another to avoid falling splat onto the ground. Now, this is why you might monkey bar. One big reason why you may be doing the monkey barring thing is that you don't want to fall splat into gas singlehood. Yep, the monkey barring is one of the ways of jumping straight from one relationship to another with no gap in between. That may seem desirable if being single is singly frightening to you, and being in a relationship, maybe any relationship, seems infinitely better than being by yourself. Notice the words "seems" inserted twice here. Okay. Okay, good argument so far. But here's the thing, though, Mr. Lee, my brother, these hoes don't give a fuck about all this shit as much as it makes sense. See, here's the thing, we see people like Coach Rick Adams and Dr. BOA and who else I name? AMS, Alpha Male Strategies. These guys have been talking about the same shit before. And look, Kevin Samuels even brought this to the world. And guess what? Well, he brought it to attention to the masses, that is. And them hoes still didn't give a fuck, bruh. Them hoes did not give a shit, bruh. At all.
Emotional damage.
I don't think that girls know since like the 60s and 70s and 80s, if you get with a drug dealer, more than likely you're gonna end up fucked up because you're gonna end up going to jail and then you're gonna end up being a baby mama. You don't think they know this? They don't think they didn't know that, oh, they're gonna go get with a rapper or even somebody who's even a celebrity and they can still not fucking want to be with them. And then if he dumps her, she can't go back to her man. Now she's really single. They don't give a fuck about this shit. But let's just read it anyway. It still sounds good to hear that, an intelligent guy is on this shit. It says, or perhaps more monkey barring to, it says, or perhaps you are monkey barring to bypass all the heartache, pain that you inevitably feel between relationships. He ain't lying. Now, monkey barring can seem like a great way to fast forward through a breakup, recover, get back in the dating scene, get frustrated with the dating scene, and finally find someone else stage. Once again, the operative word here is seem. Yeah, because here's the thing, on theory, on paper, it sounds good. But I'm going to just tell you this, y'all, straight up. I'm going to just make a confession out here. Because, doing this show is therapeutic for me. I considered quitting my job today. Only reason why I don't quit the job is I always kind of told myself, hey, I would rather a job either fire me or I'll just quit, right? And, because of the economy and stuff like that, I don't want to just impulsively just quit my job because, we knew I need money to eat, right? I got to afford to live and stuff, right? Bills got to be paid around this motherfucker. I get that. But I noticed that whenever you're unhappy with a job, I don't know. Y'all could tell me this. Y'all could agree or disagree with me in the comment section. But if you're unhappy with a job, how successful were y'all with finding a job? Especially if the job took a lot of your time, a lot of your hours and stuff like that. How successful were you to really just get a better job? Usually, don't you ever notice that usually when you have a bad job, you usually go from a bad job to usually either A, a worse job, or B, maybe a job that's not even really worse. Maybe it's a little bit better, but not really better. Like it's just putting you, like, for example, like you didn't make any more money. Maybe you didn't lose any money either. Maybe you made a lateral move. But it's like when I leave a job, y'all, I want to make a lateral move. I don't want to make a lateral move. I always want to potentially okay, I know I'm gonna be out of a job for about a week or two. I know I could like hustle and do my little thing on the side and like make some money to like, pay bills and pay rent and shit like that. I know I could do that, right? I just didn't want to put myself in a, in a desperate position. But at the same time, I noticed that usually when I'm desperate, or not really desperate. Let me rephrase that. Not desperate. Let me rephrase that. When I usually either get fired from a job, or I just get so sick and tired of a job, I just get mad and just quit. Because I know I don't have no job, or I quit my job, or I got fired, for some reason, my job becomes getting a better job, and I do everything it takes to find a better job. It's to the point that I know I can't do this forever. So for the next week or two, go to as many jobs, I can apply as many jobs as a place. I apply, right? Shit, I could even apply for some bullshit jobs in between if I want to. But in between that time, apply for some better jobs or better career opportunities that's make more money. Every time, y'all, I got fired from a job or I got sick and tired and I quit, I always ended up with a better job. Truth be told, I actually wouldn't even mind doing my job, but my job is a lot of moving parts in the job, as far as, what it was required to be done. And they're overworking me. So that's actually why I considered quitting. I was like, you know what? Y'all kind of overworking me. I could just do my little side hustle and do work for myself or something for a little while until I make the money that I want to make. Because I keep on telling you, your boy about to double his income. You feel me? That XL Pro, he comes in, he says playing chess. But for real. And, I know I'm going to one of my little rants, y'all. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because dating is the same exact thing. Look, yo, your boy Cali was really feeling this chick in, like, I would say 2001. And even though I wasn't in love per se, I still liked that chick a lot because it seemed like me and her was kind of like gonna be a little low-key serious. But you know what these hoes do. The truth is, she's never yours, just your turn. And whoever had her first when I got her back. And it was ironic. It was ironic because I kept on fucking her for like a long ass time after that. But what's ironic is that I just remember, like, on Thanksgiving, I still remember that Thanksgiving, I knew that she was, like, I guess going to be with her dude or the nigga that she was fucking with. But, like, just to make myself feel better, I was like, I went to go chill with this chick that it's kind of fucked up because the chick I knew longer than her. But, it was like, you end up with realizing you would put up with some bullshit, or not even really saying bullshit, but you just put up with a situation that you don't really want to deal with just because you don't want to be, you don't want to spend, Thanksgiving alone, or you don't want to spend, not that things. I'm gonna say Thanksgiving because I still got family and friends, but like, after everybody eat the turkey and stuff, everybody for the most part is every man for themselves, unless you're in a couple or in a relationship. So, most people don't like to be home on Thanksgiving. So some people go out to the club and stuff like that, and some people want to be up under somebody when the holidays come. That's why, saying that self-deletion rate in holidays is so high, because people tend to get really, really, really lonely when it comes to holidays. I ain't gonna lie. Here's the thing. I could put up with it now. Now is no big deal for me. You feel me? Like, like now it's not so much of a big deal for me now, because it's like, I guess when you get older, you kind of desynthesize to it. But I don't make a big deal about holidays now. Sometimes I'd be kind of glad just kind of having time to myself. You feel me? But I think that's just something. I don't know. That's just when you're a bachelor, man, you gotta just do with it. But I'd be chilling, bro. And plus, I could just pay at the hole if I really need it. If I'm really lonely on a holiday, pay at the hole. Dwayne Rose says, "Peace, y'all. Not sure Tyreek Hill season-ending injury. That child support and divorce gonna hit him hard." Hey, you know what? I know that it was like up. So he got injured tonight? Don't tell me he fucking got injured tonight. Damn, that's crazy. But hey, you know what's crazy, Dwayne Rose? Remember we was talking about that? We was like, dude, he gotta kind of watch out with all them baby mamas and that child support shit, man. Whew, that's gonna be a little tough. He gonna be like the baby mama. He gonna be at that courthouse every day trying to see if they can fucking bring his shit down or something, bro. Hopefully it's not career-ending injury. I hope not, man. Jets versus the Dolphins. Well, I know the Fins was winning when I was leaving work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened after that because at that point, I was like, fuck the Fins and fuck the Jets. I was like, it's Cali West Miami time. Yeah, hyperextension knee look gruesome. Oh, shit. So that nigga had zigzag legs, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Emotional damage.
Shit, man. Fucking A, bro. Damn, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's no good. That's no good to hear at all, bro. No cap. I kind of wanted him to leave Miami, bro. Not because I think Miami's a great team, but I kind of think that if he went to maybe another team, he could probably get away with some of these distractions, bro. But yeah, not many people can handle Miami, bro. Except Flamingo leg shaking my head. Basically.
This is a sick Negro.
Not to be laughing, man, but I hope he's really all right, bro. I mean, he might be, and you know what I'm saying, he might be a niggy, but you know, we don't want brothers doing bad. We actually don't want them doing bad. We want them to do better. So hopefully he'll be all right. I think he'll be all right, man. You know, in this 21st century, man, with the miracles of modern day science, man, they probably just put some stem cells in his knee or something. I think he'd be all right. Or Elon Musk will give him some with a robot implant in his shit or something. Man, I think he'd be all right, bro. Because it's not like it hasn't happened to people before. But no lie, your knee is one of those places that it can't take too much. You feel me? You know, your knees can't take too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, and shit, that was the reason why the greatest of all time. That's why he started slowing up. That's why he wasn't even shit when he was on the Wizards and stuff like that, because, you know, said his knees was bad. He couldn't perform like he could, dude. Like, you know, even man, you know, at 45, I hate to admit this, but at 45, I even go through certain little pains and ailments and certain things. I was doing some push-ups the other day. Your boy's shoulder were hurting. I don't know what I did. I kind of wonder if it's like, I know I didn't dislocate it because I know if it was dislocated, but it just feels like it's just, I don't know. I just kind of feel like, I know I fell on my shoulder, you know what I'm saying, a couple of times, you know what I'm saying, once or twice, you know. So, yeah. Some of those injuries from back in the day, man, come back to haunt you. Now, damn, we just started talking about just a whole nother rant when we were supposed to be talking about what monkey branching was supposed to be. But my whole point is that we all know at the end of the day, sometimes the best way to really, 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 really get on your shit, y'all, is just to kind of clear your system, man. Like, you know, it's like if you got a girlfriend right now, right, and you're trying to get your life together, you know, you want to get you a better crib, you know, you want to get you a better condo, you know, you want to get you a better car. Shit, you might even want to get a better girlfriend. Hey, nothing's wrong with that. Because guess what? Let's just be real. Chris Rock said, you're not even your wife's first choice. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, why can't you have options too? No, but hey, if y'all married and you're happy in your marriage or you're happy in a relationship, I'm not going to tell you to leave her. What I'm saying is that if your girlfriend or your wife, she's not willing to kind of partake and be willing to help you with the process of you trying to better yourself, you might have to let her go, because most women are liabilities anyway. You know, why do you think your boy Callie ain't got no girlfriend? You know, so it's not because I can't get a girlfriend, you know, but the truth is I would rather pay a girl not to be my girlfriend. Look, it sounds crazy, but I can afford more to pay a girl not to be my girlfriend and just hang out with me sometimes than for me to actually pay for her to be my girlfriend. Because guess what? She's going to want to go out to eat. She's going to want me to lay up with her and watch movies and this, that, and yada, 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 and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no time for that shit. So, you know, like, you know, the boy Callie trying to rebuild and get his shit back. You feel me? I don't have no time to be entertaining no situation like that. So, but even, you know, a woman in a bad relationship, the truth is, the reason why women don't get in better relationships because they don't want to be single. They don't want to be alone. And here's another too. And even if a chick is technically still single, she's still not alone, because guess what? All she's gonna do is hit up her ex-boyfriend or the dude who she shouldn't be fucking and fuck him and fuck around and get pregnant by his ass or some shit. Trust me, life is that fucked up for a woman. Here's the thing, the truth is, women think that they got 9 lives because, we all know that, dogs, men are like dogs and women are like cats, right? But the thing is, women think they got 9 lives. Nah, bitch. You got 1 shot, like Eminem and 8 Mile. Your ass got 1 shot. I'm telling you. Hey, if you blow it, you know what I'm saying? You blew it, you can blow an opportunity of a lifetime, bro. And that's what a lot of these chicks do.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Now, let's go back to this article real quick, and I'm said real quick, and then we could go back to some ninja shit. You could also subscribe to the belief that it's seemingly easier to find someone else when you have someone rather than when you are in the OMG, I need a partner because I'm so lonely state of mind. It may seem the same as buying a car while you still have a car, rather than having to take the bus to the car dealership. You're worried about appearing too desperate when you are single. Monkey barring seems to offer the luxury of having a partner and allow you to be more deliberate about choosing the next one, with the emphasis again on the word seems. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. This little psychologist guy, look, I like his own little twist to it. I mean, it's not something that we haven't heard before, but I like how he's put it into like normie terms, because it is true. Like, think about it. Like, I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? I can relate to that because y'all know I be, I fuck with old cars, or y'all know I be fucking with, like, I don't have anything brand new at the moment. No cap. Eventually I'm gonna get something brand new again. But right now, your boy be fixing on these cars. But long story short, it was crazy because I had like a Nissan Coupe, and that shit was just fucking, man, that shit was just I had that shit for a long ass time, but that shit eventually just started tripping. And you know what? And as much as it hurt, I had to just get rid of it. I just got rid of it. And I just built up my Infiniti G35. I built that shit up because that shit was just sitting up in my parking space for fucking like the last few years. I just said, man, fucking let me just put that shit together. I put that shit together. You know what I'm saying? That shit broke down. But then I was like, fuck it, I just took the bus. I could have went and bought another little G-Ride or something a little cheap real quick. But I just said, fuck it. I just went ahead, stacked up a couple, a few stacks. I went and just bought a car, you feel me? And, gave me from point A to point B, you dig? But I can totally relate to that because sometimes you're just more embarrassed than not being seen on a bus or seen taking an Uber that you just rather just get something. But, why get something you're not going to be happy with or something that's going to give you more problems and have you back in the square one anyway? Sometimes you're just better off just going through the motions, just going through the pain of just taking a bus, taking an Uber, taking a Lyft, and just having a little bit of pride and just, get your shit the right way, Unfortunately, people don't want to do that in relationships. Not men don't usually do this as often, but mainly women. Truth be told, shit. Man, the only reason why we talk to other women is because look, having one woman is too close to none, y'all. We know that, right? Shit. That's why we gotta have this damn seminar, XO Pro.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Yeah, so they can know, man. So yeah, let's see here. Now let's see what we talk about. All right. So a lot of people are tuning out because they want to hear me talk that ninja shit. All right, y'all. Let's talk that ninja shit. All right. You want to hear that ninja shit? Let's talk some ninja shit. Fine.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Fine. Y'all want to hear about a ninja shit. Let's talk about this ninja, NBA YoungBoy's little brother, he basically went into the concert, or he was at the concert, because he obviously part of the entourage, right? So NBA's brother, I think it's NBA OG 3 or some shit like that, or OG 3. So anyway, he's vibing at his brother's concert, right? And this ninja, mind you, pulls this girl from this dude. Mind you, the dude is the one reason why she was even in the concert in the first place. Yo, man, it's a cold game when it comes to this monkey branching, aka monkey barring. Let's run that back. Bruh.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas. You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
Damn, bruh. Bruh. I couldn't even imagine, bruh. I could imagine. I would have left that bitch. Straight up, bruh. I would have left that bitch right where she fucking stood, bruh. You feel me? Straight up and down. I would have left that bitch right where she motherfucking stood, bruh. Nigga, that ain't your girl, bruh. Well, she's yours, but the why is invisible and silent.
You got a girl. Drop her.
Damn, man, that's a cold thing. And somebody had to be there to record it. Ouch. Ouch. Damn. I know he was chilling. And whatever, right? Yeah, he took it to the chin, but inside, he finna cry in the car, Craig. He's gonna cry in the car, Craig. Damn. But yo, keep your head up, young man. Keep your head up, young man. Because guess what? She didn't get with NBA YoungBoy. She got with NBA YoungBoy's little brother. I mean, is he like a rapper too? Like, is he blowing up? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like OG3 did you a favor too.
You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Yeah, man. So that boy, what's his name? DDG, he might be the one to talk about that's my ball and all that shit. Nah, bro. We older men here, us OGs here, she's never yours. It's just your turn. And guess what? You might be one of those lucky guys where it might be your turn indefinitely. She might not fuck with nobody else. But look, this man that spent his whole Jiffy Lube paycheck, his whole Walmart check, bro. This nigga been working for all week long like a little Bow Wow ninja. And she just went ahead and just vibing all up with another ninja, bro. As if my man's not even here. And the only reason why I knew that was his girl is because they focused on his ninja, bro. Yo, that's fucking some crazy ass shit, boy. Whew. Oh. Damn. Jammed around. Oh, and guess what? Just like XL Pro said, she getting jammed around by not just OG3, but also NBA YoungBoy. Both of them. They was playing pin-the-tail donkey with your bitch. My bad, they ain't your bitch, because you know, obviously. The young brother. So, if you ever catch wind of this video, you talking shit. I ain't talking shit to disrespect you, bro. I'm talking shit to pump you up. You do better. Because the truth is, the only reason why she's even talking to OG3 is because she wants to fuck NBA YoungBoy. You think this girl, you think this hoe right here who dances to NBA YoungBoy's music, you think her goal of the night was to get OG3? OG3 didn't even do nothing other than probably get some free pussy. You know what I'm saying? He got some free pussy from a hood rat bitch. You know, I ain't really hard nowadays, but okay. You know, you got to stun on another nigga and you took another nigga's bitch. But OG3 is essentially just warming it up. That way NBA YoungBoy could get that sloppy seconds. Shit. Hey, depending how cool NBA YoungBoy is with his brother, shit, he could big bro his ass and just take the bitch from himself. You never know. We don't know how he get down. I don't think that's how he get down. You know, I feel like his relationship is the same like how my brothers are. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? If anything, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not all of us, you know what I'm saying? But the single ones, the single brothers, you know what I'm saying? We pass them hoes off. You feel me? Now, the ones in relationships, they are faithful people, okay? Faithful people. But with that being said, though, yeah, man. But the truth is, just know, it don't matter whether OG3 hit it first or hit it last. Her goal is to get fucked by NBA YoungBoy. Her goal is not to get fucked by OG3. She'll get fucked by OG3 just to get to NBA YoungBoy. That's how these hoes do. Do y'all know that? Yeah, I hope y'all young guys, any young cats watching this, just know that's how these hoes move. Any young guys, I watch my analytics. I know there's some young guys watch me. Young guys, do not introduce these hoes to your friends. When these hoes want to get introduced to your friends because they want to monkey branch or monkey bar to your friend, they want to see who's the leader of the group, and they want to fuck the leader of the group. If the leader of the group is a good-looking dude, or the leader of the group has it going on, he might even take the bitch just because he's the leader of the group. Some girl, it sounds stupid, right? Because everybody, the truth is, even leaders follow somebody. But guess what? Just the fact that she find out that you're not the main one in your group, she'll go like your homeboy. She'll go like your brother. These hoes don't give a fuck, bro. Look, that's why it's called monkey branching. They'll grab the next dick that's closest to them, bro. Yes. You know what? I know a lot of girls are probably mad about what I'm saying. But yes, monkey branch, grab the closest dick to them if it means to get to the other dick.
Emotional damage.
What do you think Karen Steffens did? That's why when it was so stupid a few months ago, 3 months ago when she said that, she gonna say when Irv Gotti died, that Irv Gotti was lying about how she got trained up. Because basically he went on Drink Champs and said that he told her to fuck the whole crew. Man, look. She said she don't fuck the help, she only fuck the bosses. You only fuck bosses. But Ja Rule was on Irv Gotti's label, and you fucked Ja Rule, and you fucked Irv Gotti. As a matter of fact, they ran train on you. You said it in your own book. So you don't think Black Child and somebody else done hit it? Trust me. I'm quite sure after you done bust the opener that 1 or 2 or 3 times, you probably end up only fucking with the boss after that at that point. But the first couple of nights or 2 or 3 nights, you was getting passed around, girl. And guess what? That's how these chicks work. Look, they don't get mind to get passed around. And guess what? You'll think, these chicks get passed around. They don't want to get far. Look, depending on who they end up meeting in the industry, some of these dudes will wipe these hoes. Look at Joe Smith. Joe Smith got with a whole porn star. And guess what? Everything was all good. Look, it was all good, but a week ago, guess what? His ass ran out of money and she started sucking dick again while married to the nigga. while married to the ninja.
You sell out. It's all bullshit. All of it.
Want to know the bigger twist? Reason why he's probably broke is because of her anyway, bruh.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm gonna just tell you this right now. A woman would break you, bruh. Look, you would have $250,000 and be like, all right. I mean, I know $250,000 ain't really shit, but I'm just saying $250,000 might not be a big deal, but guess what? Shit, some motherfuckers would love to have $25,000 right now. You could have $250,000, and guess what? You go get a girlfriend, just know you need about $2 million at that point, bruh. So if you thought you was gonna go to Little Rock, Arkansas, and get your little fixer-upper, shit. Unless you're gonna go get a dog and live alone, guess what? That's gonna cost you, and it's gonna break your motherfucking pockets, bro. Dwayne Rose says, New is Jack City G Money. Oh, he said New Jack City G Money girl Bunky Branch. Right. Well, that was a prime example. Yeah, she could have been good with the second in line or the second in command. He was, because let's just be real. For all intents and purposes, G Money was in shape. You could tell he gets hoes. We heard him get hoes. We know that he that type of dude who get hoes. We knew he was about his shit. But guess what? When she met that number one ninja, for some reason, women are very here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. I might be a new school ninja, but I'm very old school when it comes to relationships. That's actually another reason why I'm not in a relationship either. A lot of these chicks cannot even put up with the shit I'd be asking them to do. But straight up and down, man, look. I truly don't even believe you should even bring your girl around. I mean, I guess if she's your wife or your longtime girlfriend, and at this point you already vetted her, I guess you could bring her to Christmas dinner. I guess you could bring her to Thanksgiving. Just know that I know people who spent all Christmases and Thanksgivings together, right? And they end up fucking each other. And I ain't talking about no young people like me. I'm talking about, well, I'm not young, but at the time I was a little kid. But just know, I know that adults will cheat on their spouses in front of each other, on each other. So just because you had a Christmas party and just because you're supposed to be at holidays, don't mean that people won't get fucked. Maybe not on the spot, but people could exchange numbers, especially in the 21st century. But back to what Dwayne Rose said. I mean, even though it's a movie, we all know art imitates life. As a matter of fact, that's kind of one of the reasons why I think what's his name got in trouble. Not Nikki Barnes. I think Nikki Barnes snitched on. I forgot if Nikki Barnes got snitched on or if Nikki Barnes actually snitched on somebody. But the reason why old boy basically turned state's evidence, he said he turned state's evidence because basically they took his girl, bruh. They took this dude's girl. And the truth is, that was really monkey branches because if you're in jail, you're in jail. You know what I'm saying? At this point, you wasn't even around no more. But, these hoes monkey branch, bro. Art imitates life. Think about it. If you got a girlfriend, think about it. If you have a girlfriend who cannot tell her boss no about doing some overtime, or like she has a set schedule, all of a sudden now her schedule is changing, just know she's probably fucking her boss, bro. Because how the fuck your boss gonna try to have you? How your boss is even gonna have the audacity to even actually do overtime when you know that you got a man at home? Just think about it. She might not even be doing overtime at all. She might be doing some overtime on that dick. That's what she probably doing, bro.
He ain't lying.
Now, Dwayne Rose says this chick from the casino too, Maya Lansky chick. Yep. Oh, but here's the thing. I kind of feel like due to casino, he was kind of wrong for fucking with a chick who didn't really like him like that in the first place. The bitch was already a hooker. Like, we all know, what's that? Hood, what's that called? Yeah, shit. Hood 101. Never turn a hoe into a housewife. 17th and 0 says they'll smash Bebop and Rocksteady to get to Shredder. Hey, facts. Hey, facts. Hey.
It's an evil world we live in.
All facts. Yeah, man. Like these chicks, yo, they'll fuck whoever to get to that cheddar, man. And to get to who's on top. Now, Dwayne Rose says 17th and 0. You said it right, LOL. He sure did. Mr. O with the info. What's up, G? Thanks for tuning in. He says Nicky Barnes snitched on Guy Fisher. There you go. Facts. A man support man coming through on gang signs. I appreciate y'all boys coming in, man. He says salute to Cali West and everyone in chat. Yo. Yeah, we'll talk about NBA YoungBoy's little brother taking a little hoe at the concert. The young man bought these damn tickets to the damn to the NBA YoungBoy concert, and all she did was end up just monkey branching to another ninja. Check it.
You got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
Yo, this shit got a whole vibe with her man right there, bruh. A whole vibe with her man out there. Straight Cuck Nation, bruh. Cuck Nation. I would never think that I would see another dude like, I mean, he didn't really get cucked per se, but damn, bruh. I mean, shit. He might as well have held the man's drink. The nigga already took his motherfucking bitch.
He ain't lying.
Shit, man. Now, XO Pro said he needs the Max seminar. Yeah, he definitely need a seminar, bro. He need to get front row seats of the seminar.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Give them the right understanding so they can know, man. For real. J Flow says, salute to Cali West, XL Pro, Dwayne, Mr. O, a man support the man, 17 and 0, and in chat, in a great old US of A. For real. Thank you for coming in, J Flow. Yeah. J Flow was hanging out with us late night last night, bruh. Dwayne Rose says, peace, J Flow. J Flow said, I need this seminar. Y'all really need this seminar? Yo, we need this seminar so they can know the truth, man. For real. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't lying. I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
Man, we all need a seminar. Sometimes we need a seminar. Sometimes we need a seminar. Because sometimes, anybody who followed me on Facebook, I don't know if y'all seen your boy posted that, I was at the car show this weekend. Yeah, your boy, be drifting his car and shit, right? So I'm in the drift scene and stuff, we're gearheads. And when I say gearheads, for all my people in the UK, I ain't talking about doing no drugs and no shit like that. When I say gearheads, I talk about, we wrench, we get down on cars, we take motors out of other cars, swim in other cars, make them faster, and do shit, make the cars go sideways and donuts and shit like that. But anyway, I'm gonna just say this much right here. And you know what? I like to give respect to, where respect is due. Coach Glory Wayne once said that the best thing you could do is just get into your own hobbies. And when you get into your own hobbies, you end up finding like women within your own realm who are into the same hobbies. Yo, I ain't gonna cap, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Yo, your boy was rubbernecking. Yo, a man support man. You remember when I was rubbernecking when we was down in Wynwood? Your boy was rubbernecking at the damn street races, bruh. Now, a man support man said when he said gearheads, he talk about that toot. I ain't about to talk about that toot. Nah, bro. Don't put that on me, bro. Don't put that shit on me, dog.
This is a sick Negro.
But no, I could just say this much. I'm out there working. I'm up here recording videos, taking pictures and shit, and looking at the sideshows. But yo, man, there's so many fucking sexy ass hoes out there. Yo, there's a couple of sisters out there. There's a lot of little Spanish hoes and some like white hoes. With that being said, your boy was about to be out there like, I need a girl that's mine, oh mine. I need a girl, mine, oh mine. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl who's mine, oh mine. For real, bro. I was about to fucking be out there like Diddy, boy. Like, I need a girl. I need a girl. I need a girl in my life. I need a girl that's mine, all mine. I need a girl to be my wife. I need a girl that's mine, all mine. I need a girl in my life.
This is a sick Negro.
Real talk, there was some sexy ass bitches. Yo, man, this sexy ass little young girl said what's up to me. The only reason why I didn't hop on her is because I didn't know. I was like, man, the way she was looking kind of good, but I don't know, bruh. She might have needed some ID out there, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, hey, and I ain't gonna lie, I kind of froze up because I thought this chick was a little on the young side, bro. I did not want to go to jail, bro. So I was like, hey, what's up? Like, like if she would have maybe pushed this a little bit more, I probably would have asked her for some ID. But I didn't know if she was just saying what's up. I mean, there was so many other people out there. I mean, I don't know why she would have been scared of me, but sometimes, maybe she see me looking, so that's what she said. I don't fucking know, but I just know that the fact that she looks really, really questionable is why I didn't get at her. But there's a lot of little ladies out there. And guess what? There was like a couple sisters, but it was mostly white girls and Spanish girls, and they was looking good, G. Now, a man support man says 17 is the age of consent. I have to be honest with you, a man support man. I wouldn't even know. Man. Just to be on the safe side, here's the thing. I'm be honest with you, y'all. Preferably, I fuck with young hoes, but they gotta be at least, preferably, 2021. Look, 2021. Only because, all depends. All depends. If she's really about it, and she don't have to drink my liquor, then fine. But if she wants to go and like drink liquor and stuff like that, she at least got to be old enough to be party. She got to be at least old enough for me to go take her to the damn pool hall or to the club, bro. But not that old. I'll say 21, fine. 17, bro. Look, I think in Georgia you could deal with chicks who's like 16, but I don't know. Like I will focus. I didn't say I wouldn't mess with a chick who's 18, but like she'll just have to already be just a 3 or 4 already, like already 3 or 4 already about it. Then I guess I'll probably say fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Because she already done got abused already, but I don't want to have to train a fucking 18-year-old chick who's like, let's say an 18-year-old chick and she doesn't have that many bodies and she's green about everything. I don't know. That's a little much. Because to train a woman, you're gonna need time, bro. You think you'd be busting your plays, fucking with other hoes, and trying to mold a young chick too? Man, I don't know, dog. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work out, bro. I don't know. So anyway, what else we talk about? Yeah, shit. I ain't trying to end up behind no bars. Oh, so women are always talking about how men need to, talk about how they feel. But this is exactly how they do. This is exactly how they do when you tell them how you feel. Oh shit! Hold up, my bad. Oh, I ain't got no sound. Oh man, there's no sound. That ain't the video that I was gonna play anyway. That's whack.
You keep everything inside, you know I'm here for you, right?
It's just like, I'm a man, and I'm supposed to be strong.
You are strong, and sharing your thoughts and worries with me won't take that away.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm all ears.
Alright, so it all started when I was a kid. My favorite pet cat swallowed a rock.
Wow.
That was my favorite pet rock.
This nigga's gay.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
That's why Sky Daddy 4444 says, never fellowship with a woman, man. Never fellowship with a woman. Y'all are not on equal level playing fields. Look, you telling your woman your problems is equivalent of your ass going to your kids and saying, look here, kids, yo, I only got $100 in my account. I don't know how I'm gonna pay the mortgage, even though it's due in 2 days. Well, you know what? Have a good day, kids. Go, have fun at grandma's house. That's equivalent of you telling the whole about your problems and how you're stressing out about life, bro. For real.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's why men need to look. That's actually why men need to go to bars. Men used to go to bars so they could talk about their problems out in the open, and then the men will never even judge each other. Now, when you go to the bar, now your bartender is a fucking sexy ass female that you don't want to fucking say anything to, but hey, what's up? You feel me? Shit crazy. What else I got for y'all boys? Look, I guess this white boy didn't get the memo. Check this out.
I'm 17, driving in all these exotic cars. We go to the concert with me?
I actually want to go.
It's all over my TikTok. I'm dying to go.
Yeah.
I'll buy your ticket if you'll go with me.
Are you serious?
Shit, yeah.
You don't even know me.
Right here. Stop, yeah.
Here, I'm gonna make a loop.
Oh, make a loop. No, I don't. No, you're not. I just need somebody to go with.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read.
You know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Oh, he didn't get the memo. Look here, white bread. We're gonna put you on game, bro. If you're watching this video, I'm gonna put you on game. This was gonna happen to you.
Emotional damage.
White bread, you ain't ready. I know you been listening to their music. I know you listen to our black music. I know you like to eat our food and stuff. And I know, you probably be lacing up your Air Forces kind of loose, like how we be doing in the hood. But, bruh, I don't think you're ready for this train wreck, bruh. You're not ready for this train trek, bro. you're not ready for that train trek. She got an array of pookies where they got switches. You know what I'm saying? So when you're out there crying because, she done left you, to go hang out with NBA YoungBoy in the back stage, you know what I'm saying? She's going to have her goons robbing your ass.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
You see she an Uber driver. Trust me. She might not look like it, but she's definitely desperate, bro.
He ain't lying.
But worst comes worst, you can always end up like this ninja. Look at that. Look at his face, boy. Woo. Hey, I ain't gonna cap though. The song is actually kind of hard. But look at my nigga looking mad as hell. Does he got a tattoo in the middle of his forehead? I think he got a tattoo in his forehead, bro, like Lil Wayne, dog.
Emotional damage.
Young boy, get that tattoo off your forehead. I don't know what you're doing with those locks, but hopefully, you're trying to be a mechanic or you're saying you're into trades. But if you're trying to get your bread up in this white man's world, you might have cut off your dreads. I ain't telling brothers to cut off their dreads because if I had dreads, I probably wouldn't cut them either. But when you have dreadlocks, you got to understand you got to be able to make your money on your own. And you know what? Who am I to judge? Man probably got his shit together. But guess what? She wanted to go get with NBA YoungBoy. And to get to NBA YoungBoy, she got to fuck OG3. And guess what? She ain't got no problem doing it.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed over that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time. Dang. And took her breath some more.
Dwayne Rose said he Billy Hoyt. White man can't jump ass wigger. Right, for real. That's why I was like, Billy Hoyt. Oh my God. White man can't jump ass ninja. For real. Jam on it. For real, man. You already know, man. Yo, that uncle, hey, yo, woman, hey, Gen Z, y'all. I mean, all generations, but mainly Gen Z. See, here's the thing. The boomers, they just try to do this shit low key. Gen Z, they try to do it low key as much as possible. Remember when Drew Hill was like, somebody sleeping in my bed? Yeah, but nowadays, man, these hoes are openly monkey branching, bro. J Flo says Tyreek's wife can't cast a spell on him. Man, you think she cast a spell on him? She could have. She could have put bad juju on him. I hate to say this, y'all, but the truth is too, is that we gotta kind of watch who we not only put our dicks in, but we also gotta watch with who we have kids with too. I mean, it could be voodoo, yes, J Flo, or it could just be him just making some badass decisions with the women they fuck with. I mean, even I could agree that my life could be better myself if I would have made better decisions. But series of bad decisions end up putting you in a fucked up situation. You feel me? Or sometimes maybe you're doing everything right, but one bad decision could put you ass back to square one as well. But I just kind of feel like Tyreek Hill, he himself put himself in a position where he's, in a lot of trouble himself. So, So sometimes it's like, okay, did she put on a spell on him? Maybe. Or maybe is he under a lot of stress and that could have caused him to maybe make a wrong move because, unfortunately, I don't believe in coincidences. Sometimes there's always a catalyst, even for a situation like that. Think about it. Let's just say he got injured, but he only had 1 or 2 baby mamas. He might be all right, but you're injured, you got like 5 baby mamas, 4 or 5 baby mamas, bro. And I think like 1 on the way is some type of shit, nigga. Come on, man. J Flow says hopefully he's back after 6 weeks. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. Hopefully. I ain't never had a zigzag leg before. So I don't know, J Flow. We go pray for him, right? Skydaddy 4444 says we in this bitch. Man, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, yo. So to all y'all.
My nigga.
J Flow, a man supporting man, 17th and 0.
My nigga.
I really appreciate y'all for keeping my Dwayne Rhodes. Thank y'all boys for keeping my and Mr. O too. Thank y'all for keeping the live interesting and entertaining. I really appreciate y'all. And I hope I really said everybody else in the chat. All right. So I guess now we just got some time to just kind of little bullshit around if y'all don't mind. Let's continue the bullshit. Yo, you know that dude from Polk County, that sheriff from Florida, be always talking shit about carjackers and drug dealers and stuff like that. Look what he got to say today.
In life you just can't believe. So you order up a prostitute, right? This prostitute lives with his mother, by the way. He's got a massive criminal history, a 21-year criminal history with 31 criminal charges. So you order up a prostitute, and that's what you think you're getting. Now, when you look at that, you go, wow, that's pretty rough, but any port in a storm. And then the next morning when you wake up, you find out this is who it really is. Yeah, we call that Coyote Ugly. You see, he's laying on your arm in bed. You go, well, it was rough last night, but I've sobered up. I think I'll just chew my arm off and ease away so I don't disturb him or wake him up. All right, so you think you're buying this, you're getting this. He's got 31 criminal charges, and heck, if you're lucky, he doesn't kill you overnight.
Same old shit. Take a look, nigga. My nigga. This is the shit I be talking about. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? What I really want? What I really want? Bad or die? Talk is cheap, motherfucker.
Hey, you know what's funny though? Wasn't even a good looking girl, but yo, no cap. You know what's fucked up? Well, the chest gave it away to me. But yo, how much makeup did he apply to look like a completely different motherfucking person, bro? Bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Like I said, you can still tell that's a dude, but I mean, in a lineup, I would have never thought those two were the same ass motherfuckers, bro. I would have just thought that was just a big back ass hoe, bro. But I mean, no cap, the chest plate is where you can kind of tell that's a man, though. Like, there's certain things that women have that men don't have. Like, for example, like it's like women don't have this. Women don't have, damn. So like, but where my whole thing is that the other picture got, but why the other picture got a whole beard though? So what? So I guess he shaved it. Yo, this shit is insane, bro. Yo, it's an evil world that we live in, bro. This shit is fucking crazy. Hey. The other reason why I brought this up, other than the fact that we laughing and we get a good crack at it, the reason why I'm bringing this up is, you notice that the sheriff, Grady Judd, brought up the fact that he, essentially, is a single mother. So the fact that he lives with his moms just basically says that his mom even co-signs to this shit, because ain't no way you get out your house looking like that without no motherfucking help. Somebody helped you do that shit. So when women maybe talk about ninjas is gay and this and that and that, the truth is they talk about themselves, about how they raise their own children, man. Really kind of sick and insane, man. Now, shout out to my boy Sky Daddy 44444. He says, for the collection plate, don't ever stop cooking, big dog. He said, fellowship is just 2 or more fellas. Facts. You know what? Just to kind of push on Sky Daddy 4444's point, let's bring up one little quick video that has to do with exactly why he tells people not to fellowship with women. Check it.
You keep everything inside, you know I'm here for you, right?
It's just like I'm a man, and I'm supposed to be strong.
I don't know why you keep everything inside, you know I'm here for you, right?
It's just like I'm a man, and I'm supposed to be strong.
You are strong, and sharing your thoughts and worries with me won't take that away.
Are you sure?
Of course, I'm all ears.
Alright, so it all started when I was a kid. My favorite pet cat swallowed a rock.
Wow.
That was my favorite pet rock.
This nigga's gay.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Now that's exactly why Sky Daddy 444 says that a fellowship is just 2 or more fellas. A woman is not someone you're supposed to be handing the car keys to, man. You dig? She is not the captain of your ship. You are. So guess what? Keep your money problems to yourself. Shit, keep your money gains to yourself. Hey, if you got a bonus at your job, don't tell your bitch that you got a bonus at your job, bruh. Keep that shit to yourself. See, I made that dumbass mistake when I was younger, telling a bitch I got bonuses and stuff like that, and these bitches want to go spend my money and save theirs. You know what I'm saying? No. No. Sky Daddy says, sad thing is, Ninja Gay actually look like some of these wildebeest aunties running around in the hood. Also, the so-called melanated women. Yo, Sky Daddy, isn't that funny? That's why it was actually kind of ironic, because she just looked like just a little typical busted bitch that you would just see like in the hood, right? Like, a little big back bitch, right? But dude, that was a whole ninja. But there were certain things that I kind of seen, like, for example, the fact that she was so over his head, them titties, the breastplate shouldn't have looked like that. The way the breastplate was cut, you could just tell somebody was taking some hormones and they was getting some little fake wannabe titties. Like, that, what I'm saying? Those are just man titties. Like, you could just tell. Disgusting. But yep. But guess what? These are the people who are raising them to be that way, because guess what? The truth is, sisters don't really want a man who's strong. It's like, the truth is, black women want a man who's strong. Like, ideally, like, here's the thing. The truth is, ideally, in a perfect world, they want you to be strong as a bulldog, but then still be loyal to them and be to bow down to them. But it's like, okay, if I gotta be well mannered as a gentleman and I gotta be as strong as a bulldog, then why not just be in charge? I mean, like, wouldn't that be the most simplest thing and the simplest way to go about it?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Fortunately, I hate to say this, man, but the truth is that, melanated women kind of learn to keep their boys weak. You feel me? Keep them weak. I truly believe that they actually don't mind their boys being LGBT. Sky Daddy 4444 says, never, ever, ever, never fellowship with a woman, only fellowship with men. Man, us all facts, G. Wise words being spoken. J Flo says, I don't tell my wife about the bonus. Woo! I know that's right, bro. Yeah, don't tell her shit, man. Don't tell him nothing. Sky Daddy 44444 said, Ninja reading Rainbow look like Big Back from DMV worker or dollar store for sure. Hey, he looked like his mama. You know what's so ironic? He probably looked like look, I told you. There is no way. Yo, let's just be real. I'm not saying that he was a good looking woman, but he did kind of, hey, for all intents and purposes, you feel me? That motherfucker, look, dude, he had help, bro. Look, as busted as that picture, as busted as that person look, yo, that's some good ass makeup, bro. To the point that I would have just thought that was just an ugly ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? But bro, yo, having a wig, you know, having a wig and dressing a certain way, it will throw you off in makeup. Well, I mean, I'm not saying that people was confusing him for a dude or for a female. What I'm just saying is from afar, if you would have seen that picture, you would have just thought that was just a little big back bitch. Now, Dwayne Rose said he looks like the average big back hood banger booger. He did. Like he did. That's what's kind of crazy. I mean, let's just be honest with you. I hate to say this, but people be smashing people who look like that. So, man, no lie, I would like to hear more. You know what? No, I do not want to hear no more fucking details. Pause. I do not even want to hear more details in this case. But all I know is that for some reason, Sheriff Grady Judd was really kind of defending the guy, wasn't he? I kind of wonder if the victim was Caucasian. Because why was he so understanding? Like, I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to make any shots at Judge at Judd. I ain't checking the shots at Sheriff Judd or nothing. All I'm saying is that, like, what is he like? See, here's the thing. I'm not making any shots at him, but we all know that white officers, they tend to see themselves in their victims if the victim happens to be white. That's the way that he was kind of defending him, because he was like, I know, he said, I know, you might be like, oh, she's kind of rough, or he looked kind of rough, but any port during a storm, right? Like you were trying to kind of give him a little way out. You were trying to give him a little way out. And even though he might have been fooled, but I just kind of feel like, why are you so understanding? Like, if it was two brothers, would you have been so understanding? I kind of felt like you would have had a picture of both of them motherfuckers up there, bro. Hey, think about it. Dwayne Rose said, it's to the point that women are so out of shape, and we are accustomed to them out of shape and ugly women. The bar is set low. That is undeniable. And here's another too. Let's just be real. A lot of this heavy makeup and stuff like that, and how they arch their eyebrows, is actually based off of the LGBT community. Do y'all know that? Like, have y'all noticed that? Did y'all notice that a lot of women, a lot of sisters, sometimes in their pictures, they'll have their eyebrows and it's like almost like a unibrow, but not really a unibrow. It's like maybe their makeup is kind of like unibrowish. Have y'all seen that before? Or y'all seen that the eyebrows are kind of thick? They kind of have the thick eyebrows. You notice that girls they've been kind of doing this little thing with their eyebrows lately. Have y'all noticed that? The typical thing is just to have them thin and arched. But the thing also to women, like sisters, start wearing them kind of thick a little bit. Kind of like thick a little bit. Have y'all noticed that? But what women didn't realize is that as much as they thought that was actually sexy and they thought that was cute, yeah, if y'all notice, girls kind of like black women, especially black women from the hood, they kind of like, you know how they have the big eyelashes? They kind of like having like thick eyebrows, but as long as they're like shaped enough, they kind of like it big. But what they don't even realize, they get that from the LGBT community, because men, like for example, I'm a great example. Look at my eyebrows. You see how my eyebrows has that natural arch? Look like that, like it's like a bird, and go like that. Like that's kind of like a typical man. Like, but my eyebrows is literally shaped like my eyebrow muscles. But what women don't realize is the reason why your eyebrows look like this is because men have eyebrow muscles. Like, do y'all notice women's eyebrows don't move that much? Have y'all noticed that? Nick, look look at your girlfriend or look at your wife or next time look at your girl. Notice that her eyebrows is gonna move a little bit because there is a little bit of muscle on her head, but men, we have more muscle and stuff like this. Like when they frown up their face, they don't get this. Look, they don't get all this. Look, this, they don't have this muscle. If y'all notice, I'm sure they have something there, but it don't define like this. But the reason why eyebrows define like that is because of our bone structure. But guess what? Black women are literally getting their eyebrows done by men who dress like women and then turn around and call black men sassy. Bruh. That's why, your boy done with it.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's really goofy and really backwards. J Flo says sad when a dude wins the beauty contest. Pop the hood, man. For real, for real. And then he says, Sky Daddy says Dwayne Rose said big facts. What did Dwayne Rose say? Or did I already read it already? He says it's to the point that women, facts. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Like, it's a real touchy subject, bro. Because if it really, and I remember I one time had this debate with this chick that I was trying to talk to about that. And let's just say after that, me and her didn't get cracking. But I told her, any dude who's like that, you're not gonna meet many men. I'm sure there's an exception to the rule. I'm sure there's that one boy who his dad was working so hard that only the mom had him, and he ended up turning into Dwayne Wade's son. But for the most part, any woman who got a strong man or a strong man in her household, ain't no way his boy gonna come out sissy like that, unless the mom is even instilling it or allowing that. And a lot of the time, the reason why black men ain't like that is because one, their father's not in the home, and two, all the women. Look, here's the thing: all the women are all on the same shit. They all ran away their men. I've even heard black women come on the internet and say, if you date a black woman, you go to her house or you go to her family and none of her family got men, do not date her. Because they all ran away the man. Or there's like only one man, but he's like all, what's that word? He's all henpecked. Bruh, run. Because that means they did not take orders from men. And the truth is, the black community is a matriarchy. And a matter of fact, y'all, I had this video that I wanted to post. I don't know if I put it in my list. But it kind of but someone said that it represented the black community. Where is it at? Oh, so I do have it. So I do have it, y'all. Look, this is interesting. I gotta play this because just forget that these are animals in Africa, but you could literally take the whole theory of how these animals are to the black community. And it's so sad because everything they say about these hyenas is essentially what it is to black men in the black community. And tell me why I'm wrong. Or, I know there's a reason why black people call. Here's the reason. I know there's a reason why. What's her name? What's that lady's name? She's the lady with a Muslim garb. She has a Muslim, the Muslim garb on. I forgot her name. Damn, how can I get her name? Something with red, something. I forgot her name. Crimson Cure. I know Crimson Cure was very infamous for calling them hyenas. I think she was the one who maybe coined that term, ironically, right? Because they kind of act like hyenas, right? The truth is, she might not even have coined that term, actually. I don't think she coined that term per se, but I know she tends to use that a lot. But, if you look at the black community in America, this is essentially what it is. Check this out, y'all. And it's really kind of sad. Check it.
As a male in the world of hyenas, your life is brutal. Watch at your own risk. From the start, you eat last. You get bullied, even by young females. When you grow up, you are kicked out, forced to survive alone. If you want to join a new clan, the females beat you until you prove you won't fight back. And the worst part, you don't even get to choose your own mate. Only the top females decide. Most males spend their lives hungry, lonely, and forgotten.
Now, does not encapsulate the black community as it is now. Think about it. Even if you're a good-looking black man, even if you're a black man who make a lot of money, when you decide, okay, I got a lot of money now, living better now, coochie sweater now, and you decide that you're going to go get you a nice young little 17 and a half, 18-year-old legal age woman, right? Whatever your state is, legal age woman, 18, 19, 20, shit, maybe even 21-year-old, right? And guess what? The women in the community are going to say, oh, nah, that girl's old enough to be your daughter, right? And you're going to be like, oh, really? Then who should I date? Well, you're 45, so you should date half your age plus 7. So if I do the math, if I'm 45, that means that ideally I would have wanted to date a chick who was 23, right? Which would have been kind of, that's still dick policing, but at least 23 is closer to my dream. But you say I got to add 7 to that, so that means I got to get a chick who's 30. By the time a black woman is 30, she already at least has 3 abortions or at least 1 kid or more, right? And that's who I'm supposed to go and wife up, bruh. Bruh. This is who Dr. Umar want me to wife up, bruh. Man.
You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
This is literally what the black community is right now. Because guess what? Hear what he said? The females attack the man until they know that he won't even attack back. Ain't that crazy? But you know what's also fucked up? What's fucked up is essentially, y'all know that hyenas are matriarchal, right? So essentially, the reason why his own family or his own pack kicks him out is because essentially that's like the son. That's the son. And basically they can't have the son reproducing. They basically won't give him no pussy because it wouldn't make sense, right, from a biological standpoint. So basically he has to leave and go join another pack as another simp. Damn, and he has to mate with whoever they choose. This is the black community, bro. They want you to be strong, but they don't want you to fight you back. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? Your mom used to talk to you reckless. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because as strong as you are, as much as, you can put your mama in check, she expects you not to put her in check. And guess what? And if you put her in check, Lord forbid, you was the worst son ever. And I'm not saying physically put her in check because, you don't want to hurt your mama now. But even if you just speak up and vocalize what you're going to say, because what you going to do? Beat you? You're a grown-ass man. Or you're a grown-ass boy, whatever it was at the time, right? Well, guess what? It is expecting the community for the strongest people, which are the men, to succumb and listen to the woman. Nobody else. Here's the thing. Only the losers check this out. Only the losers in the animal world do that. You know what? Hyenas are very strong. Do you know, I think a hyena could break your bones? Do you know that? With their jaw, they could break your bones with their jaw. Why would an animal that could break your bone with your jaw listen to the weakest link, which is the female? As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, the female, they just say that the female was usually kind of bigger and stronger than the males, but no, it's because of, I don't know what it is in their society. I'm not an animal, so I don't know, but they're the losers. You see lions be eating their ass. Well, lions actually respect hyenas because they both could hurt each other. But usually one lion could tear up usually a few hyenas. A few hyenas will have to get lucky on a lion. A lion could decimate a male lion. Well, here's the thing. The female lions, a pack could fuck up a female lion on her own. But if a female lion has other sister wives with her or sister lionesses with them, they will be able to beat hyenas. But a single male lion could scare off and ravage through a pack, as long as they don't get them slipping. Dwayne Rose says, I think I need a grant. He said, I think I need a grant to do a study in the animal kingdom, see what male animals are forced to simp. Well, hyenas are one, for example, because that's crazy. Because I think the only other thing is praying mantis, and even to some degree, praying mantis and black widows. And I would even give praying mantis and black widows even a little bit of credit, because I don't think they know that they're gonna end up being victims because it's biological. But I don't know, like what happened. Hyenas is kind of tripped. Like if you're technically could be stronger than the female, like why would you listen to the female? Like why the males just don't take over and just fuck the females? Like that's just crazy. But I guess it's biology, right? But that is kind of crazy. And I hopefully you get your grant, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might get your grant, bro. You feel me? It could happen. Shit, you might have kind of started doing your own research. There's probably some information already out there. But it's definitely interesting. J Flo said Simba was a free agent and a woman brought him back to the plantation. They sure did. Mm-hmm. But the truth is, man, for a man to really be himself, he really got to be free, bro. He really got to be free. Like, do you know, like lions actually have a territory, I think, spanning like 15, like I think they have a territory spanning for like 15 miles or something like that, or 5 to 10 miles. So go figure, the alpha lion, he could really be running a pack of lionesses like all over that one little area. I mean, not even a little area, because 15 miles is a pretty big area. That's 15 miles. That's definitely like a damn near a small town. Now, Dwayne Rose said J Flo, good insight. But yeah, man. But the black community is literally that damn little video that I pulled up earlier from YouTube. That right there. Like literally to the T. Literally to the T, man. Because it is true. Like when the black community, I remember his thing. No lie. I ain't gonna cap y'all. I don't know if it's because, you know, my parents are Jamaican or something, but I always listen to the black community. I never listen to the black community, oh, someone's in discussion or anything like that, because the truth is Jamaicans are part of the black community too. They might, and when I say black community, I more mean melanated people. Yeah, they're kind of into it. They're in it as well. Because I know there's a lot of little simping stuff that Jamaicans do in their own little way. But with that being said, one thing I never understood about the culture, because I ain't gonna lie, in Jamaica, I done seen Jamaican men, you know, slap up their women and stuff like that. So, like, when I came to the hood in the 80s and people was like, don't hit her, but then, like, but she hit him first and they didn't care. Even though I was a little kid, that just never sat right with me. Like a chick could be hitting on you, and just because you hit her back, just because she's a girl, you can't hit her. Like, I just thought that was a stupid cardinal rule. That it's okay for her to hit you, but you hit her, your ass is gonna get in trouble. But I never heard, you know, when I was at the white school, I never heard them say that. But I heard that at a black school.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
But hold up. Wasn't most of the teachers females, and they're all either black women or some feminists?
This is a sick Negro.
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Man, I'm telling you, the hood is not somewhere you're supposed to fix. The hood is somewhere you're supposed to escape. All right, y'all. So let's move about that. We're gonna talk about, I don't know, let's talk about some funny shit. Oh, here go. That chick who left her man, the chick who left her man to go be with NBA YoungBoy's brother. This is her right now.
all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah, man. Yeah. This is big, tall Amazon chick. She look like she's trying to get dick down. Like she's trying to have a whole damn conversation. She just invite me over to a smash. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. All right. Let's get back to business, y'all. Fine. Let's get back to business. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. We got a couple more minutes, or more than a couple. Did y'all see that female pastor? Yeah, y'all know how I feel about female pastors. I do not believe in taking the word of God from any woman, y'all. But check this out.
Trending all over social media, and you're not going to believe why. A lot of people were saying that this female pastor was very beautiful, but nobody really had pictures or videos of her until now. She started trending after people started seeing that she was all about God and she was saying like good messages and she knew her stuff. But the reason why she started trending was because people started noticing that she had pretty much cake. And a lot of people were saying that it's very difficult when they attend the church and the ceremony, that it's very difficult to focus. So you already know I had to do my research and I had to see what exactly is going on. And after doing my 20-second research, I came to the conclusion that the cake is the reason why she's currently trending. Let me get out the way real quick so you guys can see. And a lot of people just don't know how to act. A lot of people are trying to find out exactly where they could go see her preach. Remember, you're at church. You're out there to clean your sins and to just relax and not think about cakes.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
I'd buy that for $1.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Dwayne Rose says women don't have any decorum. He said, like this pastor and these new liberal teachers or the female basketball coaches don't see the white women doing this BS. Man, hey, that's a good point. But yo, I ain't a cat, man. I'm sure there's probably a white woman doing that shit. And if there is, that ain't a good excuse. Because guess what? The white woman do it too. It's not gonna work this time. But hey, I can understand. I can understand why some brothers are going to the other side though.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I understand from a conservative standpoint, you know, these women pastors are not very conservative at all. But I just kind of feel like it's kind of crazy. It's like, how you gonna be a female pastor and you already are going against God because you're not even following a man. You're not even following a man. You know, you're not even following a man. But you're not supposed to take word from a woman. Women are not supposed to usurp authority over you. And that's what your priest is doing. You know? Not saying he got authority like he's supposed to tell you what to do in your own house. I'm saying that he's the authority figure in that said church. Ooh, I have some smoke on my cheek. Mm-hmm. Now, okay, what else I got for y'all? Because we got a couple more minutes to kind of hang out and have a little fun. Oh, I thought this was funny. Check this out, y'all. Oh, talk about some cakes. And y'all know, I know how much y'all like Latinas. So here we go. Let's go. Now, them some stallions. And I ain't talking about no Meg the Stallion neither, dog. For real, for real. Sheesh. Damn. All right, okay. Some of y'all some for real grandmas though. Okay. All right, there we go. High class Mexican woman. They not built like refrigerators left on. I could watch Spanish Weather Channel all day long. If you know, you know. Facts. Okay, I don't know about her so much, but oh, there we go. Yeah. Shit. Shit. Something in the water, boy. Something in the water. I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm probably gonna get a copyright, or not really a copyright, but I'm probably gonna have to take out that music because that's probably by a popular El Mariachi band. All right, but we got some little laughs and some giggles on the way. We could do some giggles and sniggles on the way out. Oh, here go somebody playing some baseball game. You dirt dog, you know, if that was another man, you wouldn't have been all up on him like that at all, bro. Mm-hmm.
He ain't lying.
You dirt dog, you. Oh, I know y'all like her. I think J Flo said this should be the new Jam and Ram girl right here, y'all. What y'all think?
Stop her bleeding.
J Flo says that should be the new Jam and Ram chick right there. Because she said she got fresh out the shower, kids sleep, time to turn up. Kids sleep. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had usually all the times I had the best sex was when I was smashing chicks when the kids were home, bro. J Flo said she nasty for sure. Man. Them kids be bad, bro. Bad. I'll be glad when they be asleep. Because, yeah, she nasty for sure. I get nasty with her for sure. Shit. Now, Dwayne Rose said, did you see the 6'7" Cuban on Juicy's show? She thicker than a Snicker. Dwayne Rhodes. Manji. You know what? Since you brought her up, I think I have a video of her real quick. If y'all got a moment. If you got a moment, I think I got a picture with her and Drewski talking. You know, I'll be having videos to galore, so it probably won't be able to find it, bro. But I swore I had that already because I swore I wanted to talk about that. But I never got the opportunity to. Oh, here we go. I found it. I found it. But y'all liked the horseback chicas, huh? I did find it. Here you go. Boom.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Damn, you a tall glass of milk.
Hello.
A chocolate milk, that's what I like, yeah. You a tall glass of yoo-hoo. So where you from?
I'm from Cuba.
Oh, you from Cuba?
I'm from Cuba.
Okay, so you not used to being out here.
No, I came here like 2 years ago.
3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Tree. Yeah, I like that. Cheers,
Yeah.
cheers. So what would you say is your biggest turnoff?
I don't like liars.
How tall are you?
6'7". Are you scared?
No, I can climb a tree. I used to do construction work. For real.
Yeah, for real?
Yeah, I used to do construction work, so that ain't nothing to me. I be in the gym all the time and shit. So,
Yeah, you think?
Yeah,
I weigh 285 pounds.
285?
Yeah. Seguro?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah? Don't get scared later.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
What do you feel like you bring to the table outside of just
Jeans.
jeans?
Yeah, my jeans. You can have NBA babies.
Oh, NBA babies, yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I can have a little Jabbar Lahima Kamawan.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I had one of them niggas. You're right. I could have one of them Hakeem Wan niggas. You're right. I can have one. All right, bet. We'll talk.
Okay.
I think it's more business than that in that sort of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
All right, bet. We'll talk.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, puppy.
Yeah, 6'7",
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Hey, 6'7", Colombian. We get some. Yeah. Thank you, mama.
Bye-bye, puppy.
Yeah. Yeah, my security can't even. Ah, damn! No, I said. Hey, you had one of them LeBron James babies with that bitch right there.
He kind of look like he can handle it, but you know, some guys sometimes be a little scared at the end of the day. So we gotta find out.
Here's the only thing though. She an OnlyFans chick. That's the only caveat. That's the only flip side to it. I had to. No lie. You know what's so crazy? For what it's worth, you know, y'all can say whatever y'all want, and I can say whatever I want about her too. But yo, no cap. That is one good point though. Like, nigga, y'all ass knock her ass up. Maybe not her per se, but someone like that. they're gonna have some fucking tall ass fucking kids for your ass, bro. That is kind of true. And you know, for what it's worth, she is pretty good looking. It just like, you know what it is? You know what I think it is for her? What it is like she is a fucking Amazon. 6'7", 285, bro. Yo, she gonna break her bed. She's not even overweight, and she's gonna break the bed, bro. But she is pretty good looking, actually. For what it's worth, she is pretty good looking. I don't know if that's her really hair, though. Damn. I guess that's probably why Offset didn't want to be seen with her. Not so much that he wouldn't want to smash her, but he don't want to be. It looked like he's like desperate. Because the truth is, he knew Cardi B got knocked up by another man. Yeah, if she wasn't an OnlyFans chick. Because I think one of y'all boys said that Little Alien smashed her. Is that true, y'all? Little Alien smashed her, bruh?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Shit crazy, boy. Shit crazy. There you go, Dwayne Rhodes. You brought her up. You know what I'm saying? There you go, G. There you go. Glad you brought her up. Damn, we went to 2 hours, y'all. We went to 2 hours, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all that performance with Chris Breezy and Summer Walker. Did y'all see that one? Oh yeah, Summer Walker. I should have talked about that. But remember, Summer Walker was walking around with a white guy at with that award show or the BET or whatever that is. But look at her with Chris Breezy.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to.
So, yo, Dr. Umar, when girls get buck wild like this, they're going out getting butt naked, or because she was basically damn near naked. You know what I'm saying? Even though she, in all intents and purposes, she wasn't really naked, she's still, you know what I'm saying? That's not, you know, someone who's becoming a wifey, right? Yo, this is what Dr. Umar wants us to marry up and wife up, bro. Yet he don't have no wife.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And Rose said he got on the Tron. Well, you know, Tron came out this the other day too, so you know what I'm saying? That probably wasn't coincidence, bro. But yeah, he definitely was troning it up. And that was also I was thinking in my head. That's like a Tron slash Road Warrior type shit. You feel me? Like, you know, like California Dreaming a little bit. But yeah, definitely on some Tron shit though, with that little flashing shit. And I ain't knocking him. He doing his thing. He making his bread, bro. He taking care of what he gotta do. But I don't know. I kind of feel like, you know, even though he's big, I kind of feel like he kind of lost a little love for the community from the mainstream because of the fact of him and that little Rihanna situation. As much as that situation might have been 20 years ago, I think that definitely stained his career. And even though she was the one who was at fault, word on the street is she gave him something that he can't even clear up. But that's a whole nother story in itself. I ain't gonna be out here gossiping. You dig? A man supported man said, has Dr. Umar gone into hiding? He fell off the scene. Well, I might talk about that tomorrow. But Dr. Umar got confronted about his baby mama issues by somebody at one of his little meetings recently. And I was actually gonna discuss that as well. You know. Well, Dr. Umar, he gotta get his money together, man, for that school. I don't know what the fuck he doing. Too busy fucking them big hoes. You know, because here's the thing about big hoes. They might not want you to pay their bills, but they definitely want to get fed. And guess what? That's a bill in itself, bro. That's a bill in itself. You know what I'm saying? Big hoes be wanting to eat.
He ain't lying.
All right, let's see here. Did I play this video? But I'll play it again because I think it's funny.
Talking about?
Man, you ain't even take me nowhere. What the fuck is you spinning me all around town for?
Man, we went everywhere. What are you talking about? Listen, man, finish cleaning that shit up, man. That's what the fuck you need to do, man. Shut up.
Take you on a real trip. Your bum ass. Fucking broke ass nigga.
No, I ain't get paid yet.
Shut up.
You sell so bullshit. All of it.
It was funny though. She's not, you know what's crazy? She's not conventionally pretty, right? Like, you know, if you went to the club, you probably wouldn't be looking for her per se. But she is actually kind of cute though, actually. You know, she just, you know, I guess any hoe could be ugly when, you know, when they're not in a good mood. Yeah, like she look cutie. She all right. Right. I'm telling you, she all right. She actually a cutie. Like, you know, they tend to be real cute when you make them happy. Okay, there you go, sister. And she has a really cute smile. Like, she was happy right there. Look, she got some nice teeth. But she was pissed off with the second one when she was in her pajamas at the laundry, man, bro. Nigga, what? She was at the park. I love that skit. All right, y'all. You know I like to do my shit even. So we in overtime, bro. We're in overtime. Dwayne Ross is fucking hilarious. We're in overtime. I don't know. Oh, no, I already played that shit before. Okay. I'm trying to play out that new stuff that I had. Dwayne Rose. That video was 2 or 3 episodes ago. But I'm glad that you brought it up because I meant to actually show it. So I'm glad I did. Okay, today's show. All right. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Now, I'll be into the car scene. And we all love our cars, bro. Oh, Dwayne Rose says, spun her to the corner store, LOL, and asked for a Lucy. Basically, Lucy and a damn and a couple Coronas and some blunts. Sheesh. Now, we all, in fact, I'm not even gonna show that because I might show that another time. Oh, I thought this was funny, y'all. This is what happens when the Simpsons have AI in their house. Check it. Damn. Here you go. When the Simpsons have AI in their house.
Hello, Marge.
Oh, my.
Come, Marge. You don't need to cover up for me. Ooh, yes. Oh, dear me. Oh, yes. Marge is quite a remarkable woman.
Yeah, she's cool.
Certainly a lucky man to have her.
But if I died, she'd be completely free. For man or machine.
Machine, eh?
Yep, a machine.
Good morning, Pierce. Where's Homer?
I think he went to work early.
That sounds like a lie. Hello, police. I think my house killed my husband.
This is Constable Wickham's. We'll be right there. Remove your knickers and wait in the bath.
Hell nah. Sheesh.
Really him. You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
Shit, AI done try to take your woman, bruh. That must have been on a Halloween episode, bruh. I ain't never seen that shit, but that shit was funny as hell, bruh. Shit crazy.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I mean, go figure, everybody who watched The Simpsons, they ain't even kids no more. So, hey, I guess they could go there. Oh, now let's see what this man got to say about Pinky.
The Pinky slander need to stop too, because the numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. That lady still charging y'all $15, $20 a month, and all she do is fight online. She sit up eating burritos. She done blew up. She done ate. She eating up all y'all OF billion-dollar website money. And you'll say, look at Pinky, she done blew up and still put the grease out. You still put the grease out. Watching the fire. She in that fire. Shit, I got the grease out. Then soon as you get through, you'll shout one to the floor. Man, Pinky done blew up like a motherfucker. Man, look how big she done got. But while you was tuning up, you weren't talking about how big she done got. You still tuning up. You tuning up when you watch it working out with the Mexicans. Y'all need to quit lying to yourself. Quit lying, because these numbers are not lying, man. The hub, all these folks got numbers, man. And that lady, like I said, she's making a killing off fighting online. Fight. You'll sit up and watch that woman fight. You come out your credit card a month. You'll say, man, I'm in the no-sim zone, but you paying $15 a month to watch that woman fight.
Bruh. I mean, I was too busy, so I don't always watch all these videos in its entirety. So niggas is really paying her $15.99 a month for she's farting, so she's not even getting fucked. She's just farting. And cap, you know what's funny? I mean, no cap. she has lost a little bit of weight because she knew she was super, super, super fat. So she was working out in the gym. So I don't know if she fell off or what, but why I need to pay her $15.99 on OnlyFans when I could watch her in her prime getting dug out for free online. You know what I'm saying? And when I say she getting dug out, we all know we all grew up on her shit, but got dug out. Trust me, we done already paid our dues to her. So at this point, we done. We ain't about to both OnlyFans shit.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I ain't gonna cap y'all. I had a lot of fun tonight, y'all, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode. Thank y'all for coming in on this Monday. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, y'all had the game and stuff like that. I know a lot of y'all came through when the game came after the game was done, but hey, that's cool. That's how I be. A shout out to the replay gang and shout out to everybody who's tuning in. You know what I'm saying, for the night. With your boy about to close it up. Al Dwayne Rose says a lot of people are having AI relationships now. Really? Man, well, I know people are into chat GPT. Well, here's the thing. People who talk about they get advice from chat GPT, that's the start of essentially a relationship. A relationship doesn't have to necessarily be sex or intercourse. I mean, I'm sure that is going to turn to something like that too. But just think about it. They have these rabbits and they have these what's the things called? What was that? They got the Gobble Gobble 3000. They got rabbits and shit. I mean, it's only a matter of time till, you could just have a robot or some type of thing that's bent over and you could just fucking smash and shit. It's literally, the technology is already there. So, and people use chat GPT. So, you feel me? It's already there. You feel me? It's literally all that is all there. I mean, essentially. And J Flow says magic bullet, the hammer, Gok 3000 and shit like that. You feel me? So we're literally already here. You feel me? Like these AI robots. What do you think? Here's the thing. They're not saying it. They're saying the quiet. They're not saying it. But what do you think? Not only do people want these AI to do the little stuff, menial jobs around the house, but they're going to want these AI to bend over and get dug out, bro. And to do things that, your girl might not want to do. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Shit is insane. But, J Flow says squishy squashy mode. You know what I'm saying? Squishy washy mode. Shit. Your own robot, your own AI gonna be like
that all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm gonna take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down, the nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time. Dang. And took her breath some more.
Shit, hey, no cap. I probably will get me a jam bot too. But your J Flow, I ain't gonna cap. My jam bot, I'm gonna be surprised because niggas gonna be mad at me because when I come with my jam bot is not even my jam bot is gonna look like this.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
Isha gonna be mad.
Emotional damage.
Man, y'all some wild boys, but I appreciate y'all and I had a great night. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit on a Monday night. I appreciate y'all boys. Peace. I'm out of here.